And remember, this Rao Study Circle is not some sideline, shady coaching centres. It's one of the most prominent and leading coaching centres for the UPSC and therefore has many branches. It's clearly known to the administration and authorities. For now, action has been taken, which is the CEO, and we are told that one of the coordinators has also been taken into custody on this, have been sent to 14-day judicial custody on this. But importantly, the question that remains, how could a basement like this was allowed to function when it is clearly illegal? Look at the visuals on your screen. This devastating flood that emerged, you can see students rushing to escape with whatever belonging they had. Imagine if all of them had got trapped. This new video that's erupted, we are told that when the flood-like situation came on 27 July, basement of the centre got inundated, streaming like a river right away. Students were trapped. They had to be rescued. Some of them had to rescue even the teachers. Surrounding roads were submerged. The iron gate of the coaching centre broke under the pressure of the flood water. Public outrage is rightly growing over this. Students who were studying till now, preparing for UPSC, are now out on the streets protesting and demanding justice. So you see the visual from the other side, from the outside the steel gate. We are told this collapsed. And now, of course, political showdown as well. ABVP students protesting because remember, MCD and Delhi government are both led by the Aam Aadmi Party. Who will they pass the buck on this time?
जहां पर ये हादसा हुआ था, इस इलाके में जो ड्रेनेज सिस्टम है, जो वाटर ड्रेनेज सिस्टम है, उसको जो अधिकारी देखते हैं उनसे अब दिल्ली पुलिस पूछताछ करेगी और साथ ही साथ जो एमसीडी है उसको नोटिस देकर जानकारी मांगेगी कि इस इलाके में जो बिल्डिंग मैनेजमेंट है और साथ ही साथ जो ड्रेनेज सिस्टम है वो कौन अधिकारी देखते हैं, उनकी डिटेल दी जाए और उनसे पूछताछ होगी। बहुत मुमकिन है कि उन पर कड़ा एक्शन भी दिल्ली पुलिस ले, क्योंकि जो एफआईआर रजिस्टर्ड हुई है इंडिया टुडे के पास कॉपी भी है एफआईआर की, उसमें साफ साफ लिखा है कि जो कोचिंग सेंटर के ऑनर है वो तो रिस्पॉन्सिबल है ही, साथ में जो ड्रेनेज सिस्टम यहाँ पर देखते हैं और बाकी जो अथॉरिटीज के लोग हैं वो कहीं न कहीं इस हादसे के लिए जिम्मेदार है।
5 या 10 मिनट हुई होगी नीचे ऊपर से नीचे आए हुए, तो मैंने इतनी जल्दी तो पानी नहीं आ जाएगा। और हमारी जो लाइब्रेरी है वो 7 बजे क्लोज हो जाती है, आपको बताएं इंस्टीट्यूट की, तो 6:30 के समथिंग टाइम हो रहा था, तो हमने कि आधा घंटा और बैठते हैं और उसके बाद लाइब्रेरी वैसे भी क्लोज हो जाती। जो वहाँ पर लाइब्रेरी में जो बैठते हैं वो उन्होंने एक बार कह भी दिया था कि हम लाइब्रेरी बंद होने वाली है, आप लोग अपना जो किताबें और बुक्स वगैरह और लैपटॉप वगैरह अपना समेट लो, बाइंड अप कर लो। तो हम लोग वो करने ही वाले थे, वैसे ही वो एक पर्सन जो गार्डमैन थे वो आए और एकदम चिल्लाने, जल्दी से बाहर निकलो पानी आने वाला है। तो एक्चुअली हमारी एक साइड से इस साइड से एंट्री है गेट के, एक साइड से इस साइड से, बैक साइड से जो एंट्री है। तो हम जैसे ही मैं उठा तो बैक साइड मैंने देखा सीढ़ियों से पानी तब तक आ चुका था।
आज उसमें मांग की है कि सेफ्टी सिक्योरिटी, जो इस तरह के स्टूडेंट आते हैं उनके साथ सेफ्टी सिक्योरिटी के मेजर्स क्या रहेंगे, कैसे होंगे। जिस तरह से ये हुआ, जो लॉस हुआ, इन बच्चों का लॉस हुआ, उनके परिवार के लिए पर्याप्त कंपनसेशन मिले। इंडिपेंडेंट इंक्वायरी होना चाहिए जिससे इंक्वायरी के नाम पर, इन्वेस्टिगेशन के नाम पर लीपापोती ना हो, उसकी निगरानी माननीय ऑनरेबल हाई कोर्ट अपने रिटायर्ड जस्टिस की निगरानी में कराए।
सूचना मिली कि हमारे अम्बेडकर नगर जनपद की छात्रा जो दिल्ली में रात में घटना हुई थी उसमें उसका देहांत हो गया, तो उसी के संदर्भ में जिला प्रशासन और जिलाधिकारी महोदय के निर्देश के अनुसार हम लोग यहाँ पर आए हैं ताकि उसके समस्या को उसको जान सकें।
India Today's team is on the ground trying to get you with the families who have lost their loved one, have to say, but importantly, what happened and what will happen here on. As Shreya Chatterjee continues to bring us different viewpoints on this. Shreya, you tell me, what exactly do you think, according to your information, happened in this case? I see police barricades around you, if you can hear me, Shreya. And how will this be taken forward? Because honestly, I'm tired of saying, have the lessons been learned? Will this happen again? Will this be ensured it doesn't happen again? All of this, because that's what we have seen as a pattern. Shreya, go ahead. Look at these visuals on your screen. This is, remember, from different angles that we are trying to show you. This is that evening, July 27th. Students in their library, which is in the basement, busy studying. You can see that there are massive flood waters outside. And this is when it starts to pour into the coaching center and flood the areas. Shreya Chatterjee joins me. Shreya, I have a question here, very specific. As I look at these visuals, wondering, the coaching center authorities knew there is water inside. If it were to come in, especially into the basement where it will come first, it can prove to be fatal. And yet the library was functional like daily business.
Well, you know what is extremely unfortunate that what we understood the timeline from those who were stuck inside, the library usually shuts at 7 p.m. So it was around 6:40 when the road where I'm standing right now, this Bara Bazaar stretch, it was already waterlogged. And I'll ask my cameraman, because we have those visuals to also corroborate how this accident transpired. You can see this iron gate. Now, half of the part of the iron gate is actually blocked, is why it was holding the water, despite this entire stretch being waterlogged. But when one of the vehicles passed over here, creating a wave, this iron gate malfunctioned, it opened up, and it was sort of a dam releasing water, is why suddenly the water level rose in the basement in this particular coaching center. So this iron gate was locked when the Bara Bazaar stretch was already waterlogged. Then we see the visuals of that car passing by. The wave malfunctions this gate. The gate opens up and the water from the road, it gushes inside the coaching center. The slit basement alone, which is this particular basement where you see the parking, the Delhi Police FIR mentions that when they reached the spot, this very basement had 3 feet of water. So you can understand that the basement below, it was completely submerged. That's why we see 3 lives lost drowning below the basement. But clearly, if that basement was used for storage purpose alone, maybe these lives would have been saved. And the question that again we need to put back to the MCD, yesterday, they have done a sealing activity. They have sealed 13 odd coaching centers who have been flouting norms. What was stopping them from doing this before? Why can't we see preventive activity on the part of authorities so that such lives are not lost? And that's why you see these students who are continuing their protest since 27th when the incident happened. They're sitting in support of their friends. They are raising their voices and asking the heads to roll, especially within the authorities, the local government as well, because we are yet to see any stringent action being taken so far as MCD officials are concerned. Delhi police sources have confirmed to us that they will be questioned, but as of now, it's over 2 days and now we are yet looking for heads to roll within the functionaries of the government.